Alright, so the title of this video is probably kind of clickbait, but yeah. So yesterday there was an email for like AIME qualifiers, like American Math Invitational Exam. It's like complete a puzzle and receive Slack from Jane Street. Um, and yeah, here's the puzzle. So I think we got lucky because the answer input should be all integers. Because it's just like how many minutes. It should be an integer. So that's why we can try and expect it, like use JavaScript to brute force it. Let's try going here. So it looks like this input text field, the ID is answer entry. So let's submit input. We can get it by its element ID, which is answer entry. Similarly, let's check out the button. It has ID submit button. So let's try. Alright, so I'm just defining these variables so it's easier to access them when we start like plugging things in. So, easiest way we can do this is, I think, through an iteration statement. Let's first check if we can actually input values into them. Let's try 1. Is it, are we able to, okay, that's nice. So we can set the value and then click the button. So I think the first thing we want to try is a for loop. So wait, what's a maximum bound of this? So this puzzle, it's about like pouring water into a well. So because these are all from 1 to 45, the maximum should actually be the difference from that from the maximum, which is 46, meaning that the maximum is actually just 1 plus 2 all the way to 45, which means the sum should be just 35 times 46 divided by 2. What? No, I mistyped that. Okay, so even though we have our maximum value, let's just set this to say our submit input value is our submit button, click the submit button, and then usually when we want to brute force things using JavaScript, usually we want to set like a wait function. That's just because if this like goes too fast, then like we can't really, I don't know, it just doesn't work without timeout or delay function. Let's just set that there. What? Oh, I guess we could claim some Jane Street swag. Let's see if we can solve this another way. Let's go back. So that's a for loop. What if we want to find like the value of like what's actual answer? Mm, You know what we could make? We can make like a function and like binary sort of binary search manually, I guess. Cause like I don't know when this changes. Like if when it hits a submit button, it changes like some attribute of the button of the input. So I'm just gonna create a function. Let's say it was non and max bound. Just log kind number nom. How do we want this to work? Oh, just want it to work similar to how we did the value is nom, and then click. Now what? Now, yep, we set the max bound. And then same, set the timeout. We can just call the function again, right? Alright. So we know it's from. Let's just start from like, I don't know. Just see if it works. That works. Okay, that means the next number gotta try was half of that. That also works. The next number we gotta try is half of that plus ceiling. Yeah, that is 338. That doesn't work, so we need to take the larger. The average of those two numbers, which comes out to be around 507. That doesn't work. Take the average of 675 and 507. Let's see if that works. That does work. We can just continue this process. Hopefully we can find an answer soon. But that doesn't work. Let's try this. That works. Yeah. There should be a faster way to do this, but I'm not like that good at JavaScript. But that works. That doesn't work. Let's just try 563. If it's actually 563. Oh. So the answer is 563 again. Okay. Well, I guess that's it.